This woman just wanted to wait out a typhoon safely at home. But out of nowhere, someone started violently smashing her front door. And the ones trying to break in were actually her own boyfriend and his family. Just 10 minutes ago, her boyfriend Chung Yuan sent her a text message. He said his rented place was on low ground, and he wanted to crash at her place to escape the storm. But right at that exact moment, a creepy voice suddenly echoed in Ning Ming's head. The voice warned her that she absolutely must not open that door. Immediately after, a terrifying vision of her own brutal murder flashed right before her eyes. The voice warned her again that her boyfriend was totally bad news. If she opened the door, she would meet that exact same gruesome end. Ning Ming was absolutely terrified out of her mind. Sure enough, heavy knocking started right outside her door. What is even crazier is that the people outside actually claimed to be the police. They demanded that she open the door immediately. Ning Ming instantly went on high alert. She confronted them through the door and called them out as total fakes. The fake cops outside tried a good cop, bad cop routine. First, they yelled at her, saying she would be in huge trouble for making a false police report. Then her boyfriend started playing the emotional card. He claimed it was just a silly couple's fight and told the fake cops they could leave. Ning Ming knew exactly what was going on. If the real police actually left during a massive typhoon, no one else was coming back tonight. While she was hesitating, the fake cops outside actually started a countdown. They threatened to leave the second they reached 1. Ning Ming quickly thought on her feet. She demanded their badge numbers, pretending she was going to verify them. The guy outside randomly threw out the number 9527. Ning Ming said out loud that she memorized it. But she immediately hung up and called the real police precinct. And it completely confirmed that these guys were total frauds. It is absolutely insane that they even dared to impersonate police officers. Since their scam was totally busted, the people outside finally dropped the act. They started violently kicking the door with everything they had. Some huge guy started screaming and bragging. He claimed he used to kick cows to death back home, so this flimsy door was absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, her boyfriend kept trying to gaslight her from the outside. He kept saying his parents traveled a long way just to see their future daughter-in-law. He claimed this was purely a family matter and the police had no right to interfere. He told her to be a good girl and opened the door right away. Ning Ming knew her front door would not hold up for much longer. She had to figure out a way to save herself. She pushed her body against the door to hold it shut. She picked up her phone and actually called her boyfriend. She totally lied and said she was not even home right now. She claimed she was over at her bestie's place helping pick out wedding photos. To make the act even more convincing, she pretended her friend was calling her. Then she quickly hung up the phone. Her boyfriend was an incredibly paranoid guy. Ning Ming knew for a fact he would call her best friend to verify the story, so she immediately dialed her friend's number to get their story straight. Luckily, her best friend was absolutely clutch. She completely ignored the boyfriend's shady checking up calls. She confirmed the alibi with Ning Ming and totally trashed the boyfriend. She called him a total control freak and a broke guy who lied about his family's wealth. She strictly warned Ning Ming to break up with him immediately. Back on the other side of the door, the boyfriend's family was still trying to find a way in. The future mother-in-law was acting incredibly vicious. She swore that once that door opened, she was going to teach this disrespectful girl a hard lesson. Right at that moment, the boyfriend suddenly had an idea. He figured out the pattern for the smart lock and thought it had to be a family birthday. Ning Ming's heart instantly dropped into her stomach. Her door code was actually her cat's birthday, and her boyfriend knew exactly when that was. But right in the nick of time, the building security guards finally showed up. Ning Ming just breathed a huge sigh of relief. But unexpectedly, her boyfriend put on an absolute masterclass in acting. He started pouring his heart out to the guards. He painted himself as a perfect, polite gentleman who was just locked out by his crazy girlfriend. The guards saw this well-dressed, soft-spoken guy. Then they remembered Ning Ming's frantic call about huge men smashing her door. They instantly fell for the boyfriend's act. They actually started thinking Ning Ming was mentally unstable and just a shallow gold digger. So her only hope for a rescue completely backfired. The guards actually started knocking on the door themselves. They told Ning Ming to stop causing drama and just open the door.